everyone, my name is Savannah. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you have already been subscribing. There's not too many of you, but I decided I wanted to jump back into making videos. There's been a lot that has gone on in my life. My fiance and I have tried to start our own channel and make videos sometime last year or maybe the year before that, and we were pretty consistent with it, but there was just a lot of stuff that happened and we were like, we need to just take a pause on this and we can start again some other time. I love video creation. I make a lot of TikToks every day and it's one of my favorite apps. I'm not really sure what I want to do on this channel. I know before I did like day in the life and like grocery shop with us and all the other fun things, but I think I kind of just want to have like a heart-to-heart chat channel. I mean, sometimes I'll probably do like day in my life and like vlogging and stuff like that, but I've just gone through like a lot of hard things and I want to be able to help other people if you guys have went through the same thing, or if you just want to learn about my story. So yeah, as a first video back, I just kind of want to do like a reintroduction on who I am and what I do, and say hi to anyone that's new or has been here. And yeah, so let's get started with that. So like I said, my name is Savannah. I am 22 years old and I live in Delaware, born and raised here. I have a fiance named Zach and a dog named Mitzi. My dog is 3 years old and we just recently did a doggy DNA test and we found out that she's like 13 different breeds in one. So that was interesting. We've always just called her an Australian cattle dog because when we adopted her from the shelter, we knew that she was an Australian cattle dog, but they didn't have all the other 12 breeds listed, so we just wanted to see what was going on with her. So yeah, she just turned 3 in April. I just turned 22 in March, and my fiance just turned 24 last month. I'm not even sure if in my last videos I was engaged. So yeah, me and my fiance got engaged on my birthday last year, so we have been engaged for about a year and almost a half at this point. We're not gonna have the wedding for a while, but I am engaged.
I'm a fiance.
I'll show you my ring. Ignore my nails because they are not done right now, but my hands are so ugly. They're so wrinkly. That's my ring. I love it so much. It's everything I wanted, and I wanted something like kind of simple like this because I want my wedding band to be kind of extravagant, and so yeah, he did a great job picking this out. That's something new since you guys have seen me last, and I just wanted to share that too. Back in December, my fiance and I moved into our first apartment together, and we've been enjoying our own space so much considering everything that we have gone through. It's just really nice to have our own place. It just really is. It's not the nicest place or anything like that. It's one of the cheapest places that we could find. We had to move out of a different situation pretty quickly. Not super quickly, but I'll explain that later. But yeah, so we've been living here for, this will be like our 7th or 8th month now. We love it a lot. If you've seen any of my last videos, you would have probably known or seen that I was living up at school. My fiance and I both went to the University of Delaware, and I had an apartment on campus with my roommate, even though it was my junior year. That was my first year living up on campus. I was just having a really hard time adjusting to living on campus, and I was going through a lot of stuff physically with my health and mentally as well. I was just going through a lot of stuff at the time, and that just made it harder. School in my later years was always just hard for me to get through anyways, but one of my goals was to graduate college, and unfortunately I dropped out. But that's fine. I'm not too hard on myself about it at all, just because I knew that I needed to take my health serious and I wouldn't be able to focus on getting my health right and going to school at the same time. Like, it just wouldn't work, and if I wanted to go back to school, that's always an option. So I put that on pause for now, and maybe I'll be back someday. As far as my health goes, mentally, I have anxiety and depression and PTSD. I was also diagnosed with possible BPD. They said I have BPD symptoms that could grow into full-blown BPD if I didn't get that worked on. And it's definitely a struggle. I have been in and out of different therapies because of just not feeling like I connected to the right ones. I did stay with a therapist for a while, and I was like kind of depressed and like not lying to her, but it was just like I wasn't telling her the full truth of how I was feeling, which I don't recommend you doing, but I wasn't telling her the full truth, so she thought I was getting better, and then she basically said that she didn't know how to help me anymore, if she thought that I needed it anymore, because she thought I was doing good, which in reality I was not. I stopped having therapy sessions with her, I think in July of last year, so 2022, and the next like 6 months were some of the worst months of my life. I will probably get into that whole story in a different video because I really do just want this to be like an introductory type of video, just so you guys can meet me and stuff. So yeah, I struggle with mental health overall and the back and forth of feeling okay for like a week and then going right back down into my little depressive feelings. But it's okay. We'll get through it, and I'm not in therapy right now. I'm not currently medicated, and I've been doing all right. I still get depressed and super anxious, but I'm trying to just do it on my own for as long as I can, and then I'll go back into the therapy world. As far as my physical health, I had lost a bunch of weight kind of randomly and kind of fast. So in 2020 I was working at a restaurant, and up until like the end of me working there I started getting like super sick, and I like couldn't eat. Like it made me nauseous. I just like the smell of food made me like want to gag, and so I didn't know what was going on. But this lasted like almost a year and a half of me just like straight up not eating. My fiance would have to just like feed me whatever he could here and there, like chips or just small snacks, because I couldn't deal with it. And I'm not sure if my anxiety was causing me not to eat, because I was going through a lot of stuff, and so I don't know. I really don't know what happened, and I went to a couple different doctors. No one could figure out what was wrong. I did a lot of different blood work. Everything came back fine. So yeah, that was super rough, especially to see my body go from something I always remembered it being to being literally the smallest weight I've probably ever been. And it was kind of terrifying because I didn't know what else to do. But I am better at that now. I am able to eat. Ever since we've lived in my apartment, I have loved cooking. I've loved cooking my whole life, but I've never really had like the space to cook in the last few years because of all the different changes. I fell back in love with cooking, so I cook me and my fiance dinner every single night. And it's one of my favorite things to do, so I find a lot of joy in that. So yeah, my health itself could be like its own video, so maybe I'll save that too. I'm just kind of piling in my head different video ideas for right now that I would want to like deep dive into. I need a drink, hold on. I bought these little glasses yesterday and I think they're so cute. They're like beer can glasses. So cute. As far as like employment, I'm currently unemployed. I did just have a temporary job with a bank, and it was okay. It was not my favorite thing to do, but it was temporary, so that's good. I'm sure I'll find something. I wish that this could be something I do all the time. I wish TikTok could be something I could do all the time, and maybe eventually I'll work up to that. I've tried to post consistently and stuff like that, and I get some growth, but I know sometimes things take time, and when accounts blow up like out of nowhere, it's like pretty random. So maybe that will happen to me, but if not, I'll just keep working on it and it's fine. So that's a maybe job, and that's a dream job for me, to work on social media. Some of my likes and interest and stuff. Like I said earlier, I really love cooking, and I'm also like an artsy type of person. I love painting and crafts and stuff like that. I've also been thinking about maybe possibly starting my own small business, but I just haven't started it yet. I'm a little nervous too, but like I'm excited and the fire is there to do it. It's just, I know it's gonna take time and money, and my fiance, even though he's on board with it, we both just think it would make more sense to get a job, then start my small business and kind of just like work and see what works the best, because I mean I'm gonna have to put money into my small business. So yeah, so I kind of have to put that on hold, but that's something in the future that I hope to be doing. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. If you guys have any questions for me or want to learn more, just leave some comments below. You can find me on TikTok for a more like daily update of what's going on with me. I make like funny videos, some random, some get ready with me, shopping hauls, whatever you name it, I probably make it. So I will leave my TikTok somewhere in this video, so you guys can go and follow me there. So I just kind of wanted to say hi and reintroduce myself for my comeback to YouTube. Like I said, I know there wasn't that many of you guys on here that watched me, but if you're new, make sure you subscribe and give this video a like. So we will talk again shortly. I am creating a list of different things that I want to make videos about. Some of them are going to be about mental health and just daily struggles and just trying to be your online friend or online big sister. I hope I can be that person for you guys, and if not, no hard feelings. I'm glad you stopped by to see what my channel is going to be about. It was nice chatting with you all. I feel super excited to be making videos again on YouTube, and we'll see where it goes from here. I'm going to try to stay super consistent and yeah, make some new friends. Cheers to that. So again, just make sure you guys like and subscribe and share with a friend if you like my video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Also, happy Pride Month, everyone. Bye guys.